Okay, here is the second part to the modern virtues that I promised you. So, the second part, I have basically created a name or a title for what I consider to be a modern Ubermensch, a modern Superman. I don't mean man isn't just like a man. It's just I'm just using Ubermensch because that's a word we've used to describe like somebody who is highly virtuous. Um, so these words are words that I made up myself, and they're combinations of words. You'll see. So the title is a impowerful, conduitive, perfect ceteran. That's an impowerful, conduitive, perfect ceteran. So I'll break this down for you. So, impowerful, meaning I don't believe in being powerful anymore. I don't believe in us occupying a position of strength to coerce others into believing what we feel like they need to believe or doing what we feel like they should do. That's the old usage of that word and that method of acting. That's what the dogma of religion. That's the coercion of armies, forcibly making people do things. That's I don't believe in that, but I do believe in empowering people. So I believe a person should be not powerful, but impowerful. And if you want to get a little crazy about it, you can say that's M powerful, M for magic. To compel people with your magic power, magic being radical action. So then we go to conduitive. Conduitive is a combination of two words, that is conduit and intuitive. I believe that all of us possess a certain amount of, we're all conduits in certain ways. We all pick up on the energy that's around us in our environment, and we feed that back out into the universe through our personal filters. We need to be aware that we are conduits, that that's how we react to things. We are not just shells. Often people try to be guarded. This is why we see a lot of guardedness in our culture, because people try to guard themselves from outside influences and they're also from love and from pain and pleasure and emotion and feeling, things that inform our intuitions and our senses. That brings us to the next part. We also need to be intuitive about how we are receiving this information. We have to think about it. We have to reflect. We have to be contemplative. We have to be silent with ourselves and calm and have moments when we're in the middle of the dance floor that we suddenly might have a very spiritual moment when we just want to be alone by ourselves and to sit there and to reflect and to think and have a moment of melancholy, have a moment of sadness, something that comes over us. Even in a full crowded room, we need to feel like we are just by ourselves. I don't know why. I've felt that. Anyway, so that's conduitive. And then the last one is a perfect ceteran. So that's a combination of the words perfect and etc. Perfect in Latin means done, or to be done with, or to be complete. That's where the word comes from. So whenever we say like, oh, something is perfect, we usually think that means that there's like, well, that means there's nothing else that needs to be done to it. Nothing. It can't get any better. But it also just means that it is finished. It's complete. Then an etc. Then for the etc. So a perfect ceteran. So what I mean by that is somebody that can complete something, can commit to it. This goes back to the personal commitments I talked about in the first part. And they can also get it out the gate. RuPaul talks about like getting ideas out the gate. You have to get them from your mind and manifest them in reality. That's what it means to make something perfect. It doesn't have to be better than something else. It doesn't have to be perfect exactly in the way that you designed it. It just has to get out the gate. And an etc. means that you know what to do with the leftovers. You know how to make use of something even if it's not what you wanted it to be. You know how to love something and let it be itself. Something that you made, an effect you had on a person that you created, an idea you created, a piece of art. You allow public opinion to become part of the creation of this thing. You allow input from others to become part of the creation of this thing that you made. That's what I think is a healthy modern person. An empowerful, somebody who empowers others, conduitive, person who is aware of the outside influences that make who they are and how they filter them out to the universe, and also is intuitive about it. Perfect ceteran. a person who can complete those ideas, get them out the gate even when they are not perfect, and love them for what they are. That's all, Scooter. I love you. I hope this is useful for you.